me or see me? Hello, can you hear me or see me? Please leave a comment and let me know, okay? It seems that my connection has a little. 你好，对。As you can see that today that we will continue to our communicational course for the part 2, which is I will teach you guys how to use Didi, this app, and communicate with the taxi driver. Even though we all know that Didi, which is the Chinese Uber, got this English version as well, right? But I'm sure that when you get in the car, that you realize that most of the driver they actually cannot speak English at all, right? So these demands you can speak like a okay or perfect Chinese. So today that we will start, I will teach you some practical phrases and expressions about how to communicate with the taxi driver. And last class, which is on Wednesday, that we have another class was talking to the taxi driver, right? So these two class, I suggest you, if you miss that class, don't worry. Please follow me on my learning group, Will Book Teacher Sita. Follow that, which as you can see, that our staff will also send the link at the comment. So please follow the comment and then follow me on this Will Book Teacher Sita. So you can always follow me, have the my activity, my live class event, and also the replay of my live class video. Okay, 好的 I see so many familiar face, and also we have some new friends here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So today, let's cut the crap and start our class. We all know that at Didi, then they have so many function and different type of car, right? So once you click in the Didi app, then you may see this page. If in the English version, then I'm not sure how does that look like. But in Chinese version, that you can choose a different kind of car. So you may want to get the car. You can get all the time when you open the Didi is this one, 快车. At previous class or even the class at further in November, we have learned that 车 actually indicate car, right? 车. Do you remember at last class on Wednesday, we have learned how to say the train station. If you remember that, please leave a comment and let me know, okay? So today our class, even though we can't like actually communicate and talk to each other on real time, but please follow my class and then leave a comment. When I throw a question, leave a comment leave an answer at the comment, so that I will always keep up with you and check the answer with you, okay? So do you have this word? 火车站. Second bottle, which is on top in here, the second bottle with 4 characters. 同时, second tone, both in that you can choose. So it just depends which car will come to pick you up first. So you can use 同时 at the same time. 同 the same. 同时呼叫 to order, to call. 对, so 同时呼叫. And the next one, as I know that Uber, they also have this same function, which is car sharing. So you may have to share the same car with a stranger, or even with strangers who are going to the similar direction, right? So the second in here, 拼, so sharing, then you can use this one, 拼车. And I think that after 8 o'clock, after 8 p.m. maybe you can't use this function anymore. So every day after 8 p.m. you can't use this function. So this is the 拼车, car sharing. So please let me know that, do you accept 拼车? Can you accept that? Will you accept car sharing, or you will always would like to just take the whole car by yourself? So you will order 快车. So 你愿意, are you willing to? 愿意拼车吗? 对, so leave a comment and let me know, 你愿意拼车吗? Okay, I will send the question at the comment as well. Please check it. I will send the comment as well. 你愿意拼车吗？So for example, in daily, actually, I don't mind. I would like to like use this function for car sharing because it's cheaper and sometimes it can save like lots of time because when it's at the rush hour, then lots of people trying to get a Didi, then use car sharing will save time as well. 对，拼车，对。And the next one is 骑车. So you maybe I'm not sure whether everyone knows that because Didi also making the like the mobile sharing. So you can also use this to scan to ride a bike, to rent a bike to ride. So 骑 to ride, 骑车 to ride a bike, 骑车，对，没错 very good 很好。Okay, I got one. I have one question in here, and this person shows that if using a car sharing, this function nowadays will basically equal to sparing the drivers. Maybe, but I'm sure actually nowadays most of the Didi driver they demand to wear the mask and also to use like the waxing to alcohol to clean their car. So I'm sure this could be safe, but of course if you want to protect yourself more, then wear the mask. 戴口罩。好的 so this is 骑车 ride a bike, and the next one, the fifth bottom in here, 公交车 is the bus, which means that you can check that maybe from place A to place B, which bus you could take. So English or not, but the Chinese version of this Didi, this app, they will have this one. But you need to input that like where you're going and where you start, so your destination and the place you get on. So you can check that which bus you can take and how long time would it take. So this is the 对公车。对，很好。And the next one is 出租车。This one is the one that you can call a random, like the taxi. So 出租车 taxi. 出 if you find it difficult to curve your tongue, then just like place it this like your tongue, and then the upper part of your mouth curve your 好。So do you remember app? 对 basically these 6 different functions and the characters showing on top. And this is all the commonly used ones. The first one, 快车, the most commonly used one, 快车. So you just get a random car, 快车. And the second, if you want to save time, you can call all the different car at the same time, which means that you will call 快车 and use the car sharing and a random taxi. Or even nowadays, they also put out the other function, which will be like the more luxury car, so you will pay more, but for a bigger car and a better car. And the next one, 对，拼车 car sharing. I have one student in here tell me to explain it in Chinese. Car sharing, which means that like you will share the same car with a stranger or with more than one stranger, but then you all go to the similar direction, so which will be convenient for you. 对 And the next one, ride a bike. You can use this app to scan. You see the little function, here, the function on the right side on top. Then there actually indicates you can scan that bike and then to rent this bike, mobile sharing. And the last one, check the bus, 公交. And Tong in here got one question. Does 公交车 and 公共汽车 is the same thing? 公交车 and 公共汽车 is the same thing. It's just like 公共汽车, that's like the public bus, public car. So that's like a longer name. But if you always say 公共汽车, that's too long. So we will say 公交车 to like simplify it. And another question from Mei Feng. Does 公交车站和巴士站that actually it's like I think this is like a Hong Kong Cantonese from bus. Of course, in the Cantonese speaking area, people may also say 巴士 for 公交车. It's the same thing, okay? It's the same thing. Because 巴士, this word, it's equality from the pronunciation of English, bus. So in Cantonese, we will say 巴士 in Cantonese, okay? Thank you for your question, guys. Very good. Just leave a comment that if you have a question and answer my question. Thank you. Now let's jump to the second. We will get into this page, which is at the bottom here as well. 对 For the different time, to choose the different time and what's the destination and where will you get on the car. Like the first one, so the destination, where will you get on? Where will you get on from? Get on. So the first one, we have these two words I would like you to know. The first one, 现在, right now. 现在, right now. 现在. And the second one, register to book. 预约 So this word not only refers to like getting a taxi, getting a Didi, but at the restaurant, if you're booking for the restaurant or even for like make an appointment at the hospital, you can also use this word, okay? 预约 to make a booking. I would like to make an appointment. How to say that? Yes. Would like to, we can also use want to, right? So we can use 想, very good. So we can say 想预约, very good. Good. 好的. Okay, I can see that some of you got the correct answer. Very good. So 预约. So this is the first and the second bottom on the top there shown. Then which one you would like to use? Then you can just if you're going to get on the car like right away, then you can press the 现在. Usually they assume it from now. And the next one is make a booking. And the third one, this function also quite good, which is 代叫. If you have learned the basic Chinese, we all know that 叫 actually means to call, right? So we also use this word to introduce oneself, right? Very good. So 叫 to call. So 代叫 代 in like Dai literally means represent. So you call a car, you represent for someone and call a car. So actually it's like you call, you order, you book up your client. Same, like you call the car for your friend. But then of course you need to pay by your side, and you will need to leave your address, and the whole trip will share to you as well, so that you can make sure that your friend's safe. So this is the 代叫, call a car for someone. And the the fourth one in here is 接 and 送 learn their airport. So 机 is 飞机场, right? 飞机场 airport. So yes, exactly. This 接送机 is that you pick 送 actually press this luggage, right? So you can choose this button, but then you can choose different type of car. Is it big car or small car? 对, so this is 接送机. So you pick up or send someone to the airport, or pick up someone from the airport. And next one, this function, not good, but 远程特惠. 远程特惠 from long distance. 远 far away, so it literally means like long distance. 特惠 special discount. So if you press this one, then you will get a special discount. Like if you travel, if you need to take the taxi from city A to city B, that's like a long distance. So you may get a special discount. But this one actually it's a little bit inconvenient. So of course in daily, the most commonly used two function that is this one, 现在 for right now, and make a booking, 预约 好的. And the third one, so since you press that whether you order the car, when would you need the car, and then you need to input that where do you want to go and where do you get off, right? So so once you click that location, then you will see this page come out. For example, the first one here, they will show that which city you are staying, which city, and then like the little blank there, you can input your address, which is 您在哪儿上车, where is showing 您在哪儿上车. 对, 您 quick question, what is 您? What is 您? Yes. 对, 您 the respectful form for 你, right? Will you get on? So you need to input the address there for which place, the location that you're going to get on the car. So 上车, 上 be on 车 car. So where will you get on the car? 对 very good 很好。您在哪儿上车? So based on last class we have learned, for example, if I want to say I get on the car at the high-speed train station, how to say? I get on the car at high-speed train station. So remember, you can see the question form structure in here, subject, and then the location word, yes, and then the verb at the end. So when you answer it the same, you just basically need to use the correct answer to replace this question form. Then it will become the answer to this question. 对 So how to, for example, I not want to get on the car. I need to get on the car at the high-speed train station. How to say that? Okay. Yes. First of all, think of it how to say high-speed train station, which is 高铁站。高铁站。Yes. So we will say 我。Don't forget the preposition. So 我在 subject and then 在高铁站 that's the place, that's the location, right? 上车 that's the verb phrases. 对 So we will say 我在高铁站上车。对 I saw one 对 So I saw two answer right now. Remember in Chinese, when you answer like do something at this place, you will always say subject and then plus the place somewhere, do something. So it's different from in English, okay? It's different from English. So you will need to put the location first and then the action at the end. So we say 我在高铁站上车. Yes, very good. And the second one, of course, then once you choose where you get on, and then you need to choose your destination as well, right? Then, 对, the little blank in here is you can see, please 请输入 input 输入 and 终点 like destination 输入终点 It literally means where will you get off? 对，你在哪儿下车 So 上 on top 上 like on top. So if you say 下 under 下 under. So where will you get off the car? Where will you get off? 你在哪儿下车？对，你在哪儿下车 ？Will you get off? 对，很好。So after you input everything, then you will finally need to just wait for the taxi come to you, and then later you get on the car, and if there is an extra sentence you're gonna say, let's go further. So the first one, 打车 we all know that in daily, when you indicate I get a car, when you order a car, so there's two ways that we can say. The first one, 打车 and we can also say 叫车 to call a car, to order a car. So please tell me that 你常常打车吗? Do you often get a car? Do you get a car often? So 常常, which means often. So do you use Uber or Didi a lot? 你常常打车吗? Please leave a comment and let me know 你常常打车吗? If you do, 你打什么车? What type of car will you choose? 你打什么车？对。For example, from my perspective, 我常常打快车 I will use those random car and 和拼车 or I will also like share the car with others. So 拼车 So what about you? 你常常 often 打车吗? Do you order a taxi a lot? And what type of car will you choose? 你打什么车? Please leave a comment and let me know, okay? 好 okay. I got one this student in here answered that 我常常坐地铁. He or she often take the subway. Yes, I do too. 我也常常坐地铁. And I have another student mentioned that 偶尔打拼车. Sometimes he used the car sharing. Okay, 好的. Good job, guys. Thank you for answering. 对，好的. So if you want to communicate with me, leave a comment there. I can check your answer all the time and then like reply you. Okay. So this is 打车. And the next one, so after you like this whole process done, then you need to pay, right? You need to pay. Then they will show a specific list that how much does it cost and why. So the first one, 起步价 is like the flag for how many. 对 at the beginning, for example, usually within 2 kilometer, this is like 12 yuan or something. That 价 actually is the price. So 起步价 usually is like within 2 kilometer. How much will it cost? And the next one, 里程费. So all the mileage fee. 对，里程费. So all together, like the whole long distance, whole long trip, this whole trip, that how long time, how far is it go, and then what's the specific fee. And the next one, if you order the car like for a very long time, for like shown in here for 30 minutes, for example, for 30 minutes as well. And the last one is the 远途费. If this car was driving like across different city, then usually they will charge you this fee as well. So long distance fee, 对，远途费. So they will show you like the specific. Also see the bottom 3 different bottom. 对, the first one, if there is something you sense that goes wrong, like the driver is driving the wrong direction, especially this. I think this one usually taking a car, it is more difficult and a little bit like a risky, especially at night for a girl, right? So they will also have this one, call the police. So you will need to call so if there's something emergency that you need to call the police, then you can touch this little red button here, 110. This is the Chinese police number. So if you press 110, then you are calling to the police office directly. 对, and the next one, when you want to 对, after this whole for example, this whole trip, this whole journey ends, but you need to you left something at the taxi, for example, then you need to call the driver. You can press this button. The class at the class at December, I also teach you about that, like 打电话. Do you remember how to say make a phone call to someone? Like for example, call my friend tomorrow. How to say this? I call my friend tomorrow. Please leave a comment and let me know how to say I call my friend tomorrow. Yes. Don't forget the preposition. We must use 给我给朋友打电话, right? So we say 我给朋友打电话. Very good. So this is a make a phone. Say 开发票 to get an invoice. But this bottom, that if you press in here, then you need to leave your email address. Then they will send the invoice to you to your email directly. Very good. So this is get an invoice, 开发票. Okay, so that's it. 好的, and the next one, which is the last function of this app. So here, at least right now, that what we are going through is just the app's function, and then later I will teach you specific sentence that you can talk to the driver. Okay, so let's see the last step after you order this, after you get this car, it's like you may need to get a comment to the driver, right? So usually this comment will not show your like detail in the name, so that to protect you, right? How? So the first one in here, the first one, 对, the first chosen could be the first comment that you can be choose is this one, 车内整洁, if it's a tidy car. 车内整洁. This one usually will list as the same. So of course, this whole sentence structure in here, especially if you are still at the beginning level or even just intermediary level, might be a little bit difficult for you. So don't feel pressure that if you can't understand this kind of expression. But I just want you to help you to let you know that what kind of comment that you may give to the driver. Okay. So the first one, if it's a tidy car, you can tell that 车内整洁 tidy. 整洁 clean, tidy. 整洁. And the next one, if it's a 活地图, like a lively map, this driver is a lively map. He or she can recognize, can like always go to the correct way, go to the correct direction. Then we could use this one, 活地图. It's a lively map. So in daily, when you use map, 地图, map, 地图. And then if this driver is driving very safe, 驾驶平稳, 驾驶平稳. It's a lively, like very safe driver, driving very safe. The car is stable all the time, goes very smooth. And the last one, 态度好, get a very good attitude and great service. 服务 service, 服务棒. Very useful words in daily that we can use, which means good, fantastic, awesome. So if you can always use this adjective to describe something that it's great. 棒 fourth tone, 棒. Yes, so 服务棒. So this driver got a very good attitude and nice service. 服务棒. So this is the basic comment that you can give to the driver if you give them 5-star, of course. Then if you really don't like this driver, then you want to put he or she into the blacklist. This is the phrases that we can use. 加 to add or put. Okay, add. 黑对黑名单对名单 list. So the blacklist. You want to block this driver, put him or her into the blacklist. 对，加入黑名单. This is a very useful sentence because for all the social media or app that you are using, if you block someone, this is the sentence you use, okay? 加入黑名单. 对，加入黑名单. That's the sentence you could use that if you block someone, put them in the blacklist. Okay, 好的. So this is all the basic shown for the app, then how many function and what you could use. So now let's jump to the new phrases and sentence that once you get on the car or when you during the communication when you and the driver, what you can say. Like the first one, 导航 GPS 对 GPS 导航 this is a noun 导航 So in daily, sometimes because even though I'm sure that I locate myself in the correct way, but the driver still can't find a way to come to pick me up, then I could always like tell them like, please follow the GPS, go as the GPS show, go according to the GPS. So this is a sentence we can say. 按导航走 it literally means walk. It means walk, but in here actually also indicate like drive or go along, go follow the GPS. So we can use this 按导航走. So how to say please follow the GPS? Please follow the GPS. 请 right? We use 请 and then 对 very good. So we can say 请按导航走 Please follow the GPS. 请按导航走 Very good. 很好。按 literally means according to. 对 Or the second one, you can also tell the driver, pick me up. 对 So we use this 接 right, to pick up someone. 接 pick up someone. So please pick me up according to the GPS. Please follow the GPS and pick me up. So we can use 请按导航来接我. So 请按导航来接我. So this is the 按 follow the GPS and pick me up. 对 pick 接 So usually when the driver, if sometimes you're waiting for them for a very long time, so they may make a phone call, then you can tell them, oh, please follow me according to the GPS, please pick me up according to the GPS. Like of course sometimes if like I can't drive, so if they ask me where should I drive, I really can't give them any guidance. So the only thing I can tell them is please trust the GPS and follow that. 对 So you can use this sentence structure. 请按导航来接我. And the next one is the next new words today we will learn is this 定位. 定位. It means locate. It's a noun and a verb at the same time, actually, to locate or position. 对对，你的定位准吗? So the driver might also call you and ask you, hello, like, is your location accurate? 对，准 correct accurate. 对，你的定位准吗? So when someone asks you, 你的定位准吗? Please let me know how to answer that. Please leave a comment and let me know how to answer. Is your location accurate? How to answer that? As we can see, this is a ma question, right? So we can just say 准, like correct. It's accurate. 准, 准. If it's not the negative form, we just say 不, 不准, 不准. So my answer is your location, is your positioning correct? Then we can say 准. It's accurate, it's correct. If it's not, then just say 不准. And the last one, like 请按. Besides, tell them please follow the GPS, or you can also tell them please pick me up by where I am located, by where I chosen to be picked up at. So 定位 in here, 对, my locate. 对, so 请按定位来接我. Just in case sometimes the driver will get lazy, so they may like, oh, I'm near you, like please walk to the 7-Eleven in front, or please walk to the somewhere they can see, but they are not, they may not getting willing to like pick you up at where you chosen to get up on. So you can tell them this structure, please pick me up by where I chosen to get on. So this case, then you can say 请按定位来接我. 请按定位来接我. 对, so this is pick me up. And the next one, I've gotten to where I am located. 对, where I have gotten to where I located. So if the driver still haven't show up yet, this is the sentence you can like text them or even call them to let them know. 我到了 to arrive, to get to. So 我到了定位的地方. 对, I have gotten to the place that I located. 我到了定位的地方. So this is the free sentence that in daily, that before you get on the car, or when the driver is on their way to talk to or calling you, then you can talk to them in these free phrases. For the first, please read after me again, okay? The first one, 你的定位准吗? Is your location accurate? 你的定位准吗? 准. Accurate. This is the word that we can also use for daily for your pronunciation or your answer to something. Okay? And the next one, 请按定位, 按 according to 定位来 come to 接我. 对对，请按定位来接我. And the next one, the last one, 我到了定位的地方. I'm at where I located. 我到了定位的地方. Okay, very good. 好的. And the next one, so 准, we all learned for accurate, correct? So actually 准 is also the simplified version of 准确, 准确. So if something that it's like correct, accurate, then you can use these phrases and this verb to tell them it's correct, accurate, 准确. So where my location, my located is accurate, it's correct. So we can use 我的定位准确. 对, my location is correct. 我的定位准确. So this is the 准确. So what's the negative form? If I want to tell that it's not correct, incorrect, not accurate, how to say? The negative form, it's an adjective, so we just use 不 at the beginning, right? So we say 不准确, not correct, like incorrect or not accurate. 好的, yes, very good. 好 I know, right? This lesson, yeah, I would like to stop and let you guys know if you found this lesson it's a little bit complicated. Please don't feel down and don't feel like upset because for this lesson it's difficult. Because this class I'm sure that during all the students right now listening, that some of you may at the beginning level or elementary level or even higher level. This class we are doing today, it's like a communicating a big practical daily expression class. So it will be difficult because we all know that language is very flexible. Then sometimes in daily that we can't like that in daily Chinese speak like we are native speakers, so we may use a very like complicated and even a little bit very negative expression. So if you found it very difficult to follow, please be patient and don't feel upset. Okay, just try your best to follow me for each word and practice reading with me. 对 okay, so don't feel depressed if you find it very difficult, because it is difficult, even because that a certain of app and the stuff there, the way they form their language should have been very formal. That's the reason why this expression is very native and formal. So they may use very high level Chinese vocabulary, which is HSK 6 or 5 or 6. So don't feel pressure if you find it difficult. Just be patient and follow me, read with me, okay? 好，加油 add oil 好的 and the next one, before the driver come to pick you up, then you may also, because on the busy road, and there's lots of car, maybe at the same color, even same type of car, right? So then to know their license number, it's very important, right? So 车牌号, this is the words that we may use for the car number. 车牌号, so number 号, so license number. 车牌号, very good. So if we want to, so if in daily that I want to know that what's your car number, what's your license number, so we will say 你的 your 车牌号是 is how many. So if anything related to the number, this is the structure that in Chinese we can use to ask, okay? For all the number that you're asking for, like a room number, phone number, car number, then we always use blah blah 你的 something something, and then 是多少号，对，是多少号. So what's your license number? 对，很好. So for example, 车牌号, because the name to represent province name, and then A is the city. So province and then cities and then the 5 number you have. So this is 车牌号. And then so based on here, we just mentioned that for ask for the phone number is the same structure. So how to ask that? What's your phone number? 手机号 is for cell phone. So 手机 cell phone. What's your phone number? How to ask that? What is your phone number? Please leave a comment and let me know. Yes. 好的 so we will be 你的手机号是多少? Very good. Okay, I can see you got one correct answer in here. 你的 your and then 手机号是多少? So what's your phone number? This is the way that you can use in daily when you want someone's phone number. Remember that. Very good pickup line. 对，你的手机号是多少? And the next one, so besides asking like what's their like license number, and then we may also want to know that what type of car, like what's the car brand and stuff. So this is the phrases and sentence you can use. 你是什么车? It literally means like what car are you? 对, so it's like what car are you in? What car are you driving? Which type of car are you driving? So we would say 你是什么车? 对。你是什么车? What car are you in? So this is 什么 like what car? 好的. And the next one is like once you know that what type of car, then maybe this is the structure, then you can also use to tell the driver. But this is shown as at the like those potential sentence that they may give to you that you can text the driver. So this is one of them. 我已到达 I already get to where I locate. So 上车点 is like where I locate. 希望 I hope you 希望您尽快赶到 I hope you get to me like come like arrived as soon as possible. So this is 尽快. This whole long sentence in here, it's very formal and it already shown at the potential like reply or answer that you can give to the driver. So not that important. I just showing that in here to you. And the next new words that today we will learn is this one. For the traffic jam, 堵车 and 塞车, which we can also use in daily, right? 堵车 stuck. 堵 and 塞 both indicate to stuck or like stuck. So 堵车 traffic jam. So we can also use this one in daily, even though not talk to the driver, but like maybe to your friends that you meet you at the traffic. So you also say 路上 like on the way. 路 last class we have learned that it means road, right? So on the way, like on the road, 有点 a little bit, 有点 a little bit. So we can use it. 等一下 these also are very good phrases that we can use in daily to indicate like please wait a moment. 请等一下 like please hold on, please wait a moment. 请等一下 So we can say 路上有点堵车 So on the car there's a bit traffic. Please wait a bit. 对，请等一下，请等一下。Or the second way, 我塞车了。The same here, okay. The meaning is the same here. 我塞车了。So the了 in here is you are already stuck at the road. That's the reason why we need to use the了 in here to indicate you are still like get stuck. So 我塞车了。Or you can also say 我堵车了。So now question, how to say I'm sorry, but I met a traffic. I have a bit traffic. How to say the whole sentence? I'm sorry, like I got stuck at the road. Like it's a traffic jam. Yes? Please leave a comment and let me know. I will check it to you later, okay? I will check it later. So yeah, again, how to say I'm sorry, I'm at traffic. And the next phrase, 带，对，系 to tight, 安全 safe, 安全 safe, 带 bell, bell, bell. So 系安全带 please fasten the seatbelt. So I know that in a foreign country, maybe this it's quite like strictly that once you get inside the car, no matter you're sitting at the back seat or the front seat, that you all have to take. But in the past, it wasn't like that. Talk to tell them all the passengers like once they get on the car, remind them to fasten the seatbelt. So they may say this to you. 系一下。一下 in here indicate a very short and quick action. It's like please fasten your seatbelt. Just will belt. Very good. 很好. And the next one, so you get on the car, they just in case maybe they will pick the wrong passenger, so they may also use this to like confirm or even for your like 1 2 3 4 is this you, like because you all right, so they will confirm and ask you is this your end number? 您的尾号是1 2 3 4吗? For example, is this your end number? 不是 no. So besides the cell phone's end number, 手机尾号, we can also say 车牌尾号. 车牌尾号. Yes, very good. Okay, I can see all you got the correct answer in here. Very good. 好的. And the next one is like, you may also want to know what kind of color, what color is this car? Like what color are the driver's car is? So you say 车是什么颜色的？什么颜色？ What color is the car? What color is your car? 车是什么颜色？颜色，对。So for example, my car is black. So 黑色 black color 黑色的黑色的对 So this is the 颜色颜色好 So since we learned about color, so I also prepare some of the words in here for our color 颜色 The first one, red color 红色红色 Black color 黑色 黑色 blue 很好 and the next one 银色 银色 is the same 银 for the bank same pronunciation and the same characters as well 银色 zero 对 and then 白色 white 白色灰色 gray color 灰色 and the last one 黄色黄色 yellow 黄色 okay so please let me know 你最喜欢什么颜色你最喜欢 what is your favorite color 你最喜欢什么颜色对好 for example from my perspective my favorite 最 the most so what color do you like the most so my favorite color is 黄色 for example 黄色 that's my favorite color 你呢 what's your favorite color 你最喜欢什么颜色你最喜欢什么颜色 please leave a comment and let me know red white green black OK 好 I got one 最喜欢红色对好的 favorite color is red 对最喜欢紫色 oh purple yes okay we have some students like purple yeah 紫色I was thinking to add purple in here but I don't think like a purple car is not very commonly seen in daily so I didn't add it 对好白色 white color very good okay guys very good just keep answering your question to me what's your favorite color 对最喜欢什么颜色 very good now let's go to our text together for two of them so when you are waiting for your Didi this is the complete like dialogue then maybe the driver will say to you please read after me okay 您好 师傅 is like the driver. Remember the master, a polite way to call the male worker, right? So 师傅 we can call them in polite way 师傅对您好您的定位准确吗 Is your location accurate? And the passenger answered 乘客 the passenger answered 你好对 Yes hello yes is correct Please 请按导航来接我 So please pick me up based on the GPS Please pick me up based on GPS 导航 And the driver answered 有点塞车有点塞车 There's a bit traffic So I got stuck a bit 请等一下 Please wait a moment There's a traffic Please wait a moment And the passenger answered 好 Okay 好 And the next one When the car arrived The second text when the car arrived The driver says 我到了 I arrived 你定位的地方 So I arrived where you located yourself So I arrived at your position I arrived the position or the location 你在哪里 Where are you 你在哪里 But if you haven't been there yet you can answer with this structure 好的 OK 我马上来马上 immediately be right on the horse so 马 actually means horse 上 on top right so I will be right on the horse 对我马上来alright I will be there soon so I'm coming so actually it means like I'm coming 对 and the driver says 我的车是黑色的 my car is a black color car 车牌尾号 my end number at my license at the car number is for example 345 so my end number of the car is 345 Once the passenger arrives 你好你在哪里呀 So this 呀 practical mode just means the tone so to soften your tone doesn't sound too angry or bossy sounds very casual so we can use this 呀 And then the driver answer 我就在你对面啊 我就在你对面呢。I'm like right at the opposite of you. 对面 opposite. So I'm at the opposite of you. This 就 in here like just exactly to emphasize I'm at the opposite of you. 对 also a practical mode. If you ever stay in like a Cantonese speaking area, then you can find that you may find that we use a lot of practical mode. So this yeah, it's very commonly used in daily. It doesn't have a specific meaning, but just to soften your tone, to make you sounds cuter and more casual and more like easygoing. So this is the yeah. And the last one, so once you get on the car and it's driving, so they will confirm with you, right? 手机尾号 is your N number 7890. So it's your N number, this one. 对吗? Is that correct, right? So when you want to confirm something, that we can always say blah, 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 blah. So the whole sentence, and then put 对吗 at the end. Like, is that correct, right? 对，没错。然后 the passenger says 是 yeah, if it's correct, so 是 or you can also say 对 right, yeah, correct 对 and then the driver might say to you 麻烦系一下安全带 could you please like fasten the seatbelt, like please fasten the seatbelt. So in here 麻烦 it literally means like trouble. So when you want to tell someone to do something in a very, very polite way, you can say 麻烦 blah blah blah. It literally means like, well, like please bother yourself to fasten the seat. So 麻 the car driving and you tell them to stop, tell him to like please stop at somewhere, right? So this one 就在前面 in front, 前面 in front. 路口 intersection, we have learned that last class. Intersection 路口停 stop 停 so please stop at the intersection before us, like ahead of us or in front of us. So 就在前面路口停 please stop right there. 对 and then okay 好啦 so this is the free text that, as you can see also I separated into 3 different occasions. The first one when you're waiting for the car, second when the car arrived, and the last one is when you get on the car, then and until the last few minutes on this journey. So this is all the sentence structure and the phrases and the way that we can use for this Didi app. If you still find it difficult or got lots of questions, then just follow me on your question there. If I see that, I will answer, okay? So this is our class today. This is the second live class today. If you find it difficult or there's some point that you don't understand, that please watch the replay after this class finish, okay? You can always watch the replay and leave a question there. So our last class will be on next Wednesday, 20th of January, which is the next Wednesday. Next Wednesday at the same time, 9 p.m., okay? At the same time, 9 p.m. Then I will teach you how to buy a train ticket and take a train. For the high-speed train, like I will teach you these practical phrases and expression about how to take a train and buy a train ticket. We will base on how to take a high-speed train as an example, okay? So if you still have anything that's not clear, just follow me on my learning group, and then leave a comment and let me know, okay? 好的 Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very happy to have you all. So don't forget to follow me on Willbook Teacher. Don't forget to follow me on Willbook Teacher's learning group, and I will see you at next Wednesday at the same time, 9 p.m. Beijing time, okay? 9 p.m. at Beijing time. Bye bye. Have a good night.